Hi, I'm Steve with Locking Security Mailbox. I'm here to tell you about another great product we make. This is our through wall parcel drop slot, item S4955. Now, we do make this here in the USA. It has a lot of options to it. So we're going to go through them step by step, and hopefully this will work for your needs. It is a little bit unusual looking, and the reason for that is for the security options that it has. And by that, I mean we had another one that we had some aluminum parts in it. It didn't have this shell, and it just wasn't up to the security that we were really seeking to provide some of our customers. So it's been completely revamped. The security on it is excellent. So let's go through some of those, talk a little bit about it, and if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment, email me, call me on the phone through our website, lockingsecuritymailbox.com, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. So first off, this is for either the home or commercial office use. So for example, if you in your home you receive a lot of Amazon packages, things from Walmart or any other department store that you're ordering online, it's going to handle a fair number of those. Now, obviously, if you receive something really big, it's not going to work. But for average size books and pairs of socks and just other miscellaneous things, it's going to work for that. For the office, equally so. If you're receiving tax documents or other things that need security, when you're being deposited, you're not in the office all the time, it's going to work great for that. It also works as a library book drop, for example. So it is made for commercial use in the sense that it's a higher grade of steel. And that, what I mean is a lot of things you might find at big box stores that you might possibly be able to use, it's going to be made out of really thin steel. In other words, it could be 28 gauge, it could be 20 gauge steel, whereas with steel thickness, the smaller the number, the thicker the steel. So this is actually made out of 12 gauge steel. A lot of safes, gun boxes you use to secure rifles and such are made out of even thinner steel. This is made out of 12 gauge steel, so it's really robust. It's heavy duty, made to hold up to a lot of abuse. This is the faceplate. So in other words, this portion here is going to be mounted from the exterior. The hole you're going to cut, you're going to mount this through into that hole. And then this portion here is going to come in from the interior or be in the interior side. Okay? So this faceplate is going to be recessed into the wall. So in other words, you're going to place this on the wall. This other portion is coming back. And this adjusts to the different wall thicknesses. Now, the options that you have on our website when you place that order allows you to select different wall thicknesses. This particular model here will work for anywhere from 4 inches up to maybe 6 or 7 inches of a wall thickness. But again, you can choose the wall thickness that you need. The reason that it's recessed, and by that is this handle, as you can see here, goes back into the wall. And the reason why we have that is, again, for that security. When this opens up, it closes off the back there. Feel that steel. So as you open that up, it closes off the back, keeping someone from reaching their hand in there and taking items back out. So it's built-in security. So this faceplate secures to the wall. If they were to take this faceplate off, it doesn't change any of the security because it's built into the shell of the unit. This faceplate is 18 inches wide, it's 11 inches high, and it's 4 inches deep. That's the faceplate. There is an option for a rain guard on this. So that rain guard, the steel would protrude out on this faceplate and help divert any water that might hit. If you have an eave or canvas or some type of an awning that blocks the rain, then you won't need to add that option on those choices you have there when you select the product. The drop opening on this, in other words, how big this opening actually is, this face here that has the door, is 14 5/8 wide by just about 8 inches high. So that means the maximum package size, I mean, the absolute biggest you could get is going to be about 13, maybe 14 inches wide by about 6 to 7 inches high. And the depth of that package, really, you're not going to be able to get much more than about 12 or 14 inches deep of a package. Okay, so that's the package size you'll be able to get in there. So let's talk a little bit about this shell that you have here. The reason behind this shell is when you open this door, we wanted to prevent someone from reaching in and going up and over that hopper mechanism. So this shell here that you have is 15 inches wide, 12 inches high, and 14 inches deep. Now that depth changes a little bit because you have this faceplate that goes on here for your wall thickness. So there's going to be a little bit of a change on that depth. In other words, how far it sticks out into your room. But on average, it's going to stick out about 12, maybe 14 or 15 inches into that room. It does have dual anti-fishing teeth. So when you open up this door and this hopper blocks someone from reaching in, there's actually teeth that protrude. You can see right here that protrude up. And the reason for those teeth is it keeps someone from running a coat hanger down in with something sticky on it. That's the fishing. When they pull it back out, it's going to get caught between those teeth and knock it back down. It has an additional set of teeth. Let me show that to you here. You'll see these teeth down here. That's in case maybe they get it up and through there and they're trying to drag whatever they've caught on that sticky part of that coat hanger up the back side. It's going to hit those teeth right here and it's going to knock it back down as well. So we put a lot of thought into trying to keep people from trying to steal items back out of this drop. You see right here, there are mounting plates. They're on either side of that drop opening. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut the hole on, typically you're going to have 16 on center studs. Now that's going to vary on the age of your home, whether it's commercial, but typically you have 16 on center studs. So this will allow you to fit this in between those studs and run some lag bolts into those studs to securely hold this in place. We do have a powder coated finish. This is the bronze color, as you can see there. Now that may not match perfectly with whatever bronze you have, but it's going to be fairly close because there's lots of different shades of bronze. It is a powder coated finish, so it's much more durable than just a paint. It also comes in black, white, almond, gray, or red. The weight of it varies depending on the size you choose. So you're looking at 40 to 45 pounds, upwards of 50 or 55 pounds if you choose one of our larger sizes for a larger wall thickness. Now, it does have a steel hinge here that this opens up with. It has a chrome pull handle. That hinge runs all the way through the length of this. And again, that's part of the security feature that keeps someone from trying to tear this apart. It's fairly robust. It's going to take quite a bit of abuse. It's made to last a lifetime. That means under normal use, if you have someone who's beating it with a sledgehammer, that's going to change things. But with regular, normal, everyday commercial use, this thing is going to last a very, very, very long time. We do make them here in the USA, so that means if this particular model, our S4955, doesn't meet your needs, we can build them larger. In other words, with a larger opening, a wider opening. Maybe you need a locked receptacle for it to drop down into. We can make that as well. We have tons of different variations. We can show you some drawings of things we've built for our customers in the past, or we can custom design something to meet your needs. I hope this answers all your questions. If it doesn't, please contact me. I'm Steve. I'm at Locking Security Mailbox. You can email us from our website. Give us a call. The phone number is there on the top left corner of our website. Happy to answer any questions, discuss your needs to help keep your package parcels if you have payment envelopes, anything like that, we want them to be dropped into your building securely. Again, Steve with Locking Security. Hope you enjoyed this video.